not show up?
Well, Austin will be here. I refuse to think anything else.
I want to tell you something. I think Rikishi he's forcing Mick Foley's hand. Rikishi's coming out here like he's ready for the match.
We have learned more about Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him in his entire career here in the WWF. He fashions himself as a visionary. He said he ran over Austin not for himself, but for The Rock.
Right. And now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, Foley's going to have to come out here and declare this a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it.
Mick Foley said that if Austin didn't show up, that he said it reluctantly, would come out here and raise Rikishi's hand, and I guess in a forfeit.
Well, Rikishi's not going to give Austin any more time. What is he doing? Does he think the people are going to cheer for him now? His people that he's talking about, or what?
Mick Foley, got the music! Mick Foley, I told you that Stone Cold wasn't gonna show up. And I told you people to get ready for the biggest shock of the night. And the shock is that Stone Cold's ass is scared to face the man that ran his ass over.
Wow.
So Mick Foley, you get your ass out here and raise my hand and tell me that I am the winner of the match. Bring your ass out here.
Rikishi demanding that the commissioner of the World Wrestling Federation come to the ring immediately. I just can't, something's happened to Austin. Something's wrong, King.
Something's about to be wrong. I am about to be shot. Yeah, I was shocked when Stone Cold got right over. I was shocked when Rikishi did it. I was shocked when Rikishi admitted he did it.
I know that Commissioner Foley has a great deal of respect for Stone Cold Steve Austin. They've not always seen eye to eye. We know that. But there's always been respect there. And for Mick to have to come out here and raise Rikishi's hand in a forfeit victory has got to be eating the commissioner up.
Well, I was once again shocked when Rikishi destroyed Stone Cold in front of it. I'm really shocked that Stone Cold is not showing up here tonight.
Rikishi's that sledgehammer. I've had nightmares about that.
This is worse than Galana walking out on the fight with nice.
I'll help compare Steve Austin with Andrew Galana.
Well, he's not showing up.
I know exactly what that sledgehammer can do, but it could have done to me on Thursday.
Well, all I want to know is what's Foley going to do here. I mean, he's on the spot.
I don't know if Mick has very many choices.
Foley went out on the limb and said that he would declare Rikishi the winner by forfeit. That's going to have to do it.
He's getting impatient as well.
He's already raised his hands. Come on. Watch it, Foley. He's still got that sledgehammer.
I think Nick's trying to buy a little bit of time here because Austin could be here. He should be here. He should have already been here.
He can buy all the time he wants to, but I don't think he's coming, JR.
Oh, he's coming. Something may have happened. I mean,
Not brain, you know it's
Rikishi's heart if Rikishi has one.
I know you'd like to get a cheap shot in, Joe, but try to refrain.
Oh, don't worry.
Restrain yourself.
Austin.
Ground that sledgehammer. Where'd it go? Oh, look at this.
Austin out. Turn it up. That audio cable, whatever it is, and tucking Rikishi with it.
He'd like to chuck the light right, but you know what? It's all perfectly legal. Anything goes. No holds barred.
Everything in this match is legal. No holds barred is right. Oh, straight right hand by Austin, knocking a 423-pounder over the rail.
Don't let him get away. What do you got? Cole?
Their feet firmly planted on concrete. It looks like Rikishi is trying to get away from the rattlesnake.
He'd love to be anywhere except this Pepsi Arena right now, I can assure you that.
Rikishi exchanging right hands.
He's gonna try to go to the top. Pounding.
Rikishi threw something, soft drink or something in Austin's face. And a hard right hand by Rikishi.
Maybe it was beer.
A man that ran over Stone Cold Steve Austin about 11 months ago.
It couldn't have been beer. It would have been beer. That's like spinach to Popeye. Stone Cold.
Stone Cold knocked to the concrete by a 423-pound animal.
I'll tell you, this is the scary part now.
Rikishi said he was going to take Austin out in the parking lot tonight and run him over and over again and again.
You don't think that Austin? No. He's still got some left. Oh, look out!
Oh, Austin backdropped. Rikishi backdropping Austin, who looked like he may about to attempt a pile drive. Austin taking his little backdrop. And now he's doing Rikishi like a government mule. Austin lashing Rikishi. In his face, in his back, his legs, anything that moves, Austin is hitting.
Well, he told us all that he was going to give Rikishi a stone cold ass whipping, and he's getting it right now. That's a big ass. It's going to have to take a lot of whipping.
What's Austin looking for?
Well, you know, there's all sorts of...
Austin pulling out. He's laying underneath there.
There's all kind of thing up under that ring. Oh, look out.
Oh, Austin thrown over the announce table by Rikishi. But Austin's right back up. That comes with a thunderous clothesline. Stone Cold now has got that rope. We still have not. I don't know if this match has even officially started.
Well, I never heard a bell. I did hear a horn, I think, when Austin turned that corner coming into the arena in that truck.
Austin trying to choke the line by Rikishi.
Gonna hang him.
And there's nothing the referee or anybody else can do about it. It's no holds barred. According to our commissioner, Mick Foley.
Oh, look at that.
Now Austin choking Rikishi, trying to choke every bit of the life out of this 400-plus pounder.
Watch yourself there. Watch yourself.
Rikishi's head bouncing off our table.
Oh, we're in a dangerous spot here.
Nowhere to go. Austin got the TV monitor and walked into a right hand by Rikishi. And another right hand, down goes the rattlesnake. Greek people are standing here. And Austin again thrown on top of the announce table.
Watch out!
Rikishi tried to hit Austin with the television monitor. That guy turns on the pivot and he turns an enemy. Another right by Rikishi. Rikishi measuring the rattlesnake.
Watch it, JR. It's going everybody.
Sadistic animal.
Careful.
400 pounds. No holds barred. I don't know about this stipulation. Let's go for Austin. Look at it. Rikishi in right between the eyes of the rattlesnake. Shot. Super shot. Rikishi trying to block it. To no avail. Austin hammering Rikishi in the face with 2 chair shots.
I don't think it's going to do any good to tell him to stop now.
Austin wants Rikishi out. Oh my God, Rikishi's. My God, Rikishi's incapacitated with those multiple chair shots.
Where's he going?
Austin backing out of here with Rikishi in the bed of that truck. What is the wrestler thinking?
No idea. Wait a minute, he's gonna tear. Look out, he's tearing the walls down.
Where's Austin going? Rikishi's in the back of that truck like roadkill.
I think he's going anywhere he wants right now, JR. He's not driving that truck, he's aiming it. Oh, now what?
Rikishi completely out of it with those several chair shots. Rikishi bleeding like a stuck hog.
Oh, wait a minute, JR. He's gonna run him into the...
Look at Rikishi. His face a crimson mask. Another kick right to the heart. Rikishi is helpless. What's Austin doing? Oh no, come on. This is too much.
Oh, no, now wait a minute,
Steve.
JR. You better...
Steve, think about this. Don't do something you'll regret for the rest of your life. Oh no, Rikishi. Rikishi's going to be rotated. Austin is running the police car. The cops. Austin was going to run Rikishi. But he ran into the police car. But it's all. Austin still is. Oh God, look at the cops. Look at the cops.
I got that call out the whole Albany police force.
Austin surrounded by the police. Austin wanted to run down Rikishi. He ran into the police car.
He didn't run into the police car intentionally, did he?
I don't think so.
But he was going to intentionally run over Rikishi.
You did say you was.
Get him up.
Stone Cold.
Get him up.
He was going to run down Rikishi. And also to regret that the rest of his life.
Ken will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to return. You cannot afford
Locking him up.
to be a
Take
party.
him back to the
You
car. Get him
understand
out
the
of
right
here.
guy in the car. Get him out. You understand the right to be told you?
He's being arrested.
Let's go.
Stone Cold's being arrested, King.
Look at this. You can see it right through the back of the building. Went right out the back of the building there. There's the cop cars everywhere.
Austin brought out of that police car. But as you said, King, that was an accident.
Yeah, but it's a good thing that police car was there. If not, Austin would have ran down Rikishi like a dog.
Well, we heard what Rikishi said he was going to do to Austin. Running down over and over again.
They're taking Austin out of here.
And Austin has been taken to jail, quite frankly. And Rikishi is still laying out there, all busted up. Good God Almighty!
Look at this. You can see the other police cars right there.
There must have been 10 or 12 police cars out there. Austin, no doubt, was going to run Rikishi down, just like Rikishi ran Austin down 11 months ago.
Yeah, but I say thank goodness that police car pulled in front of Austin, but consequently now Austin's gone to jail.
You know, I'm a big fan of Austin. I'm his friend, but he took it too far there. Taking the guy outside and trying to prop him up and then run him down. You don't stoop to somebody else's level.
It's no doubt that's what he was going to do. He was going to run right into Rikishi head on.
This is a live shot now, ladies and gentlemen. Back out in the parking lot area. There's the bloodied Rikishi, who has just been absolutely manhandled. And there's the police officer that was driving that vehicle that Austin rammed into. This is
Austin is going to be in a world of trouble.
that's an understatement.